Good morning, Lucy and I, my my people, Lucy and my people. I was thinking, when I was arrested for a bubblegum wrapper being next to me in the backseat of a cop car when I got out of this cop car at the Sally Port in Ward County. I was thinking to myself, how the hell are we ever going to be expected to recover or change our lives when I'm going to jail? The cop properly searched me, did everything, puts me in the cop car, and then when he puts me in jail, he finds a bubblegum wrapper, and immediately it's drugs, crime, and charges money, and thrown in jail, and it's just, it's just like you guys don't even really understand how depth it gets, how deep the shit gets. It's so deep that it's like, what are you doing? You might as well, if you want to keep me, just fucking keep me then. Because, I could tell you so many stories of where the police have arrested me for some just ridiculous shit. And they get you to plea out because it's almost like they play mind games with you, or, get you to plead guilty when you shouldn't plead guilty. It's like my sexual assault on a correctional officer. When can you touch a correctional officer and it not be a felony? Period. You know what I mean? Fucking blanket brush her for like a blink your eye. That's how fast it touched her. And then like the aggravated assault. I'm pretty sure I was too busy getting my shit back to do anything at all. Just like the delivery of heroin I have on my record. Someone signed a notarized plea of guilt saying it was them in the recording. It was all planned out and it was all a big scam. No, Scott still goes to jail. Um, let's see. The delivery of marijuana. There was a girl in the background. Actually, my first wife was in the background. And I got 18 months. And my lawyer goes, all you have to do is say her name. Nope, didn't say her name. Went to jail. Just so many. There's so many of them. I just look for the good ones. The ones that are like, I even plead guilty to some of them because I'm like, that one's gotta, I'll forget that. That's gotta be on my record. That's how big of an asshole I am. I just don't care anymore. But if you think about it, like, I get out of jail, I have no phone. I have to be at the UA place or have a phone next to me right now. If it was Monday through Friday, I'd need a phone and I need a ride to town, which is 10 minutes away. And it's cold as fuck. In a car is 10 minutes. If I had to walk, it's probably about 5 hours. There's just no way. Say you're on a UA program with the state. Why can't they give a guy a job to drive around and go to your house and piss test you? All paid for. Let you out. You go wherever you gotta go. We'll call you. Give you a phone or a beeper or something, and when it goes off, it's time to piss, shit like that. Like, it'd be free. All your problems are answered. Done with the piss test thing, you know? Ah, I don't know. It's just like if you create something, you gotta fix it, break it. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. I keep telling people that shit and they just, go anyway. It's just a little slower. No, it just needs to warm up, bro. Just give it a minute. People are crazy. But anyway, I was thinking of the world. When you're at work, say whatever you're doing, whoever, whatever's going on, ask yourself, why am I here? What am I doing here? And how can I better and help everyone around me? Like that police officer that arrested me for a bubblegum wrapper. He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to get mad and start yelling at me and spitting in my face and like saliva hit my face. And like if I yelled at him and my saliva hit his face, that's a fucking felony. My saliva Hitting his face is a felony, but a blanket is a misdemeanor. Okay. Obviously, I'm not a sexual assaulter. But you know what? It's on my record forever. And then, like, I can't get a job for 10 years with Swans Man. I can never be the ice cream man. I was an ice cream man when I was 14. I loved it. I used to drive a little ice cream truck around called Munchmobile. Yeah, Munchmobile was cool, man. I was like 14 and I'd drive around and give all the kids ice cream and shit. You know what it got me? Nothing. It got me a fucking headache from the same song playing over and over and over and over and over. That song, the ice cream man. I like that. I love being the ice cream man. I used to sell weed out of it. Listen for the music, I used to say to my friends. Come get a fucking ice cream candy. They wanted weed. I didn't care. It was good old days. What was it? I was young. Just fresh out. 90s is the best to live in, economy wise. We all got paid the same, and pop was only $1. Yeah, we all got paid the same too. Think about it. Yeah, the 90s was when you wanted to live. Really, the economy was booming the most. The internet was involved. There's a lot of big $1 million deals going on right now. Nah, in the past, in the 90s. Remember, go green. I do think they're going to outlaw gas eventually. And I do think that you should look around and better your community and have a good carbon footprint, you know? Leave your thumbprint nowhere. Bazinga. Just like they tell you in court. Um, Now, like I just am excited today to have a Sunday, you know, and no ride, no food, nothing to drink. Too loud on Facebook, YouTube, or whatever the fuck I got going on. I got no friends. I realized that all day yesterday I sat alone. All day today I sat alone. A lot of time alone. Still, even like in the middle of transitioning into a sober, law abiding life, a lot of alone time. You know what I mean? Just like in jail, it's like everywhere else. I mean, I could go out there and I could try a little bit more, you know, some way we're gonna have to have it or something where our community will be more aware of what's going on. You know what I mean? Like small town life is pretty easy. Big life, they don't care. Big town, they don't care. Here, they care about your people. People get a little bit more caring. That's why it's like, you know, you come here, it's a great place to raise a family. We're trying to put out morally compass correct people here in North Dakota. The best you can do is wake up every day and smile and know what you can do for your fellow human. You know, it's a creature. It's a fucking creature. Be nice to it. You know, that cop didn't have to arrest me for a bubblegum wrapper. It's empty. You can't test it. You don't have to get mad because your girlfriend's next door at the neighbor's house because you can't feed her steak. All you had to do was be nice to her. You know, women. Tell them, just tell them like this. You know, if you feed your dog steak, it'll never leave. Sure, to go to the neighbor's house and eat the food off the porch. But you know what? It'll come back because you fed it steak. That's how I know my exes. I know most of my exes are trying or thinking or regretting or possibly fantasizing about the idea of coming back because you got to treat them nice. You got to treat them, good. Fair enough, right? 50-50. Nothing's 50-50. We all know that. Anyway, I'm running out of ideas. The minion outfit at court was fun as fuck. I'm just gonna type it on my book and just really, 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 really blue. Really, really, really bored. Blue! I like to call myself Mr. Blue because I got nice big blue eyes. Mr. Blue, get your ass over here. Get over here. Type, 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 type. Type about addiction and whatever. My biggest thing is like, I think we need to be more family orientated with our people. like with drug addicts and people that are in recovery. If you get busted for drugs, you should go straight to treatment, like a treatment facility. Where you can hang out for a little while, not go to jail. Not saying that you can't leave. You can't leave, right? But it'd be somewhere like we have something like called like the 3C here in Minot, and that's pretty nice. You get to eat and do cool shit and do whatever you want. Go to the gym, go out. Like 3C's idea, like where people check themselves in, or you can commit somebody. It's not about committing everybody, everyone. Just a whole fucking trailer court commit them all. It's about where we're at. Anyway, listen to RX Theory of a Dead Man. Good song, yes. Doobie is my favorite artist. Do me, Doobie. Ha. Love him. A lot of their lyrics will tell you I got cotton mouth so bad all the time, man, because of my enalapril and I smoke weed. I smoke the fuck out of weed, man. I do. But I tell you what I feel when I smoke weed. A better quality of life. I feel not so angry and not so worried and so, like, keeping up with the Joneses. Fuck the Joneses. Fuck everything. I want to lay on this. I love my couch. You know what I'm saying? Fuck everything but the couch. Fuck everybody but the couch. Ha ha ha. And. What a beautiful dog, isn't it? This dog's fucking weird. A lot of emotion. It acts crazy. It's a cool dog, though. I have to always go save her. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might go sing about like starting random fights with people and putting it online. Let's go in the backyard and wrestle in the mud pit. Yeah. Like what could I put online that'd be funny and cool? Blow up cars. We could do cool shit. I mean, I could do cool shit. It's like about making an electric car on here. It's about doing all kinds of stuff. Like, what do you guys want to see? What do you guys want to do? This channel's about addiction, I always make another channel. But what do you guys want to talk about? I am 33 years old from the northern backwoods, straight up north. And I don't know, what kind of questions does America or the world have for me? Like, what do you want to talk about? What do you have to ask me about addiction? I tell you what, the biggest thing I can say about my life is, and probably several others, is when me and my wife got arrested for drugs, we should have went to treatment together and we should have got out together. We should have went to jail together and got out together the same day. We should have been able to see our kids together, me, her, and the kid at the same time, all three of us together, and have a little bit of time for the family, so then that way we understand the value of family. CPS should not be able to take your kid away like that. Boom, gone. But slowly give your kid back. How about they come in and say, oh, we found drugs. We'll slowly remove your kid and slowly give them back to you. You piss dirty next week, your kid's taken for 2 days in a row, then 3 days in a row. So that way, when the cops kick the door in with the guns in your face, they don't take your kid and fucking make him fucking go through so much shit. The kid's innocent. So after the cops kick in, the kid's still there. You look at your kid and, oh, we're going to bring you to Sarah's house. Then bring him over to the CPS or have CPS take him. And don't do all that extra shit. Think about it. And then, another thing is CPS is discriminating against people that are in community medical services because it states in the law that they cannot just, no government entity can discriminate or deny access to community-based program or be affiliated with any problems of you being involved in that program. Well, CPS will automatically become involved in your program and automatically involved in your life once you join that program. See how quick I think? Bullshit. Just because I go to a building doesn't mean that I have to have the cops and possibly look at losing my son or kid or life or my love. Basically that's what it is. And it's like, you guys, when I go down to get help to go to treatment, you're not going to throw a CPS in my front door and tell me that's not discriminating. That's very discriminating. Very, very. And I know some people that, if that ever happened to, I'd sue the fuck out of CPS. Because don't take somebody's kid. Once your kid's been taken from you, it's just a whole new world. Like me, I got a bad heart. Two of my kids, both my kids are gone. I don't get to see either one of them. I don't get to talk to either one of them. I get nothing. Zero, nothing, zero, nothing. All right. Letters to the court for my son. My daughter, this little girl, looks just like me, but I've never really hung out with her. Her mom's so mean to me. All she is nothing but mean to me. Like, that can't be my kid. You're so fucking mean to me, there's no fucking way. You know what I mean? And even if it's just, no, you're just so fucking mean to me. Is that your kid? She's so fucking mean to me? I don't know. I don't think so. No way. The fuck you doing? You don't treat somebody like that. You get one kid in your whole fucking life, and the guy that gave it to you is just nothing but mean to you? Come on now. Be nice. The things are only as hard as you make it. The harder they are for me, the farther I'm running away. You ain't gonna make it with me if you make it hard, honey. You best make it easy. You know what I'm saying? Shit, this life is easy. Kick back and enjoy it. Because as time's flying by, and before you know it, you'll wake up and one day it'll be time to die. Right? What can you do? Just wanted to say, when you go to work or whatever you're doing with the community, think about helping each other rather than just hurting or just being mad. You could have a lot of things that could have happened with that bubblegum wrapper. Should just let it go. Big fucking deal. Just like my weed pen in my pocket. The weed's, legal because I have a green card. He didn't look up my green card. He just put it in my property and gave it back to me. But the cop took my weed, my actual flower, which was in a legal container. And legally, he should have it right now. But he took my weed. And this is the kind of shit I'm talking about, as a corporate, as a entity, you should live and breathe and move together almost as if you were a snake or whatever. But they're pretty. They just, it's just mind blowing how I went to jail for a fucking rapper, and they want to give me a $5,000 bond. $500 I got to, and then $70 a week rather than $60 every 2 weeks. I don't know. It's just, physically, just because I can pay it doesn't mean I should pay it. I'm an American, not Americans. This is America, maybe. America, maybe. Macabob. All right. Just having fun. I have no one to hang out with. I figured I'd hang out with you guys for a minute. Watching TV. Nuts, and there's nothing on TV. I don't know. I was just relapsing, recapping, and thinking about the day yesterday. And yeah, I had a little stumble there for a little while, right? You guys see it on here. I'm sure you can see my pupils sometimes. They're just as big as can be. I have no choice, though. Everyone's chasing, and everyone expects so much out of me. And that's half the battle, is how much everyone expects out of me, and keeping that in actual grip and grasp. I want just take a long time and take a look at yourself and just calm down and be nice. Being bad's so 90s. We gotta start being good to each other, because you only got one life, and when you put good out, you get good back. We need more good in the world. It's cool to be good, dude. It's not bad. It's actually kind of cooler because no one's being good right now. Everyone, oh, no, 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 fuck everybody but me. No, not according to the rat experiment. Not with addiction, not with us as a human race. It's more like fuck me and help everybody else. It should be like that, but it's not. Life is worth living, and remember, there's always tomorrow, but we might not be there. So hold me tight, because today might be the last night.